My name? It's not important. What is important is this: television. It's dominating our era the way earlier, simpler times were transfixed by books or trying to look up women's dresses. But how does stuff get on TV? How does the germ of an idea become transformed into the influenza of a successful program? Well, we know how network TV works. They simply go out and get the best talent money can buy and get them hooked on dangerous drugs. But what about local stations? How do they get the programs that we see before and after the evening news or opposite Donahue? Well, I don't know about you, but I'm darn glad I asked.
It's still me talking, you just can't see me now. This is San Francisco's Moscone Center, named for the city's former mayor. He was assassinated by a man who pleaded temporary insanity caused by eating too much junk food, but that's not important. Inside this building, almost every week, some huge company or entire industry stages a convention or a trade show. Elaborate displays, hospitality suites with just the odd bit of booze on hand, and non-stop selling. This week, it's the people who make syndicated television shows doing the selling, and the folks who run local TV stations doing the buying.
Your quail, the older the quail is, the better the eating. See, that's how that works. It's like growth.
Cute.
I didn't sneeze.
That wasn't me.
What?
Hey, a sister now? I imagine you've got what? Very habit-forming programming for us?
We have a very beautiful special. You're familiar with Mr. Casey Kasem?
Oh, sure.
What would you say are America's top 10 sins? Well, it's a big country. We've got a lot of them, and we're going to count down the country's favorites with the aid of our exclusive scientific survey. First of all, what about the women in our
sister.
Anyway,
what do you
Jim,
think they picked?
you know, when they started forcing me out of the Super Bowl and the World Series, I began to think, maybe sport has worn out its welcome with me, you know? Then Mr. John Barber came to me with this idea, and I'll tell you something. It's really a good fit. Come on to the booth. We'll show you the pilot. We'll get you knobbed. This week in rock and roll, a quick once-over of the past 7 days in the life of the fast lane. I'm Kurt Gowdy. What's in a name, the poet once said. Well, one young man who's sure to agree is a performer who first came to prominence in the early 1980s as Johnny Cougar. About a year ago, he changed his name to John Cougar Mellencamp, and he's enjoyed tremendous success. But this week, he announced that for religious reasons, he'll be changing his name still again. So fans, watch for a new album early next month from John Camp Cougar Melon. Good luck, Johnny. England's Wembley Stadium, where soccer teams often play to packed crowds of frenzied fans. But this past Saturday, the ancient playing field reverberated to a very different sound of silence. Chrissy Hindi and the Pretenders were filming their new video in the locker room of the stadium, and the whole place was closed to the public. Good luck, Chrissy. It looked like radio was left out of the rock video boom. Then one day, a blind listener made a request to Mike Van Dam at KQZK in San Diego. The rest will soon be history.
A man in a very scary mask with one electronic eye grabs him by the shoulder and pulls him into a line of people. Prisoners, they look like, but they're grotesque. Everything's wrong with their faces.
Each morning on his top-rated show, Mike does play-by-play descriptions of current videos. People all over northern San Diego County are turning off MTV and turning on to hear Mike do his thing.
Well, first and foremost, it's a service thing for the sightless kids, and that's a big plus. But more important, it's a fun thing that does an awful lot for our credibility as the rock place. You know, we don't do the performance videos. We figure the music speaks for itself. But on the concept videos, almost always is a story. And doggone it, when it comes to telling stories, who does it better than radio? Excuse me. Hey, Shauna's next at 3, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Hoo-yah. And when you hear me do the videos, then your imagination is a director. Now, that's exciting. But they're chained to a console. They're forced to play the games. And here's one young man who loses, and oh my, does he take a terrible jolt, and he's in pain.
Good luck, Mike. Well, that's it from now. Next week, we'll have highlights of rock's next past 7 days. Till then, Kurt Gowdy saying, rock on, everybody.
No, we're not at the Hyatt Hotel. No. That's the conventions hotel, yes. Now, we're directly across the street from the convention center. We're at the Fireproof. No, I know that's not right. No, I was kidding. It's a joke. It is the Francisquito. The Francisquito Hotel, room 1321. Please, come by. See us. Yes. You just sit yourself down. I'm on the phone. And you pull up and get a load off, and I'll be with you in a second.
Is this the best of the hee-haw honeys?
No, that's room 1321. That's across the way. Here, take a brochure. Take a brochure! Hello. Yes, that was just the kid from room service. He's bringing over some champagne. Why don't you come over and enjoy it? Right now, as we speak, there are over 28 million Americans living in mobile homes. Now think of that. That is your built-in audience for mobile home life. No. It is not, strictly speaking, a talk show. No. If anything, I would have to call it more of a infotainment, a term from which I am rapidly getting sick of too. Yes. More of a, I guess we'd say we are an intimation show, for lack of a better term. First we entertain, then we inform. Mation. You see how that goes? So please come by. It's room 1321. The pilot will knock your socks off. 13, yes. Yeah, the hotel is the 13th floor. It's a lucky hotel, huh?
You can tell a lot about a man by visiting his home. Home is the...
You've seen the numbers he does with On the Road? Good numbers? Good numbers? He goes right through the roof. Unbelievable. Good. Please, Jim, please, Jim, don't insult me with good numbers. And the ratings that we're going to get on this new show, they'll probably arrest us for tampering with the Nielsen boxes. That's how good the numbers are going to be.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm just a hick from Toledo and I'm too dumb to know which end of the skip loader to sit in. But isn't the whole road thing part of this?
You see what the deal on that is? You want to know what the deal on that is?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it is. You see, CBS owns the rights to the On the Road concept. What we did is we turned it around. We said to ourselves, what's this guy like around the house? And you know what? It works so well, it scares the shit out of me.
Really?
There's a special kind of smell to a working kitchen. In a way, it's the only tangible evidence of an age-old battle. The unending war between Greece and Ajax. Some of our best conversations have come while unloading the wash into the dryer. Family discussions feel good here. And sometimes, on a winter morning, you might come in here and run a bath. You wouldn't even have to get in the tub. The sound itself could cleanse the soul.
Of course, that's not his real home.
No?
No, sir. He's a very private man.
Come on, guys, follow the spots.
Oh, great. Story comes out of what it's about.
Yeah, I can beat that. Watch this. I can do that a whole lot.
So we wondered, just what do people like even more than their favorite records? Huh? Gotta be something they're exposed to even more than records. And that's where the concept of the commercial spots came in. And we found during the pilot that people so much wanted to lip sync their favorite commercials that we could cut the prize money in half, okay? And not lose any of that excitement.
Miss Mary Beth Roundfield right there. She's putting on her favorite spot, the Mrs. Olson commercial. I don't know about you, but I got a caffeine rush just listening to that. I did. Now, the judges are going to be evaluating here on the basis of our usual criteria. They are creativity, good lip sync, and, of course, our old friend ESP, effective sales persuasion. Now, let's get ready to meet our next contestant. This young man has been working on this impression ever since he was old enough to start shaving. I bet he's got it down good, but let's find out as we meet Mr. Roger Spidell right here. Yeah!
Hello. I like this new Remington twin screen shaver so much. I bought the company. The Remington shaves as close as your razor, or double your money back. And the Remington is American made. Costs less than the imported Norelco. The new Remington twin screen shaver gives you closer shaves, or double your money back. And the Lady Remington, a fine gift for the woman in your life. Works without a cord.
Roger Spidell, that is incredibly close. And I'm not talking about the shave. How much rehearsal did that take?
That's 3 months practicing every day. I tell you, Alan, the toughest part was getting the giggle on Works Without a Cord. My family helped me a lot.
That's great. That sounds like our band. They play without a cord all the time, don't they? All right, Roger Spidell, we'll see you in the final.
And the gravy, of course, is that every time a commercial gets lip synced on our show, we get paid for it, okay? So we can practically afford to give the show away.
Actually, more than anything else, I consider this a docutainment show because our hosts, our two hosts, actually live part of the year in a mobile home.
So what would be the deal on this, 100 per half hour?
Oh, Andy, come on, I can't give the damn thing away.
Well, not that many people in Harrisburg live in mobile homes.
That's where you would be surprised.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I guess I would.
Well, here,
listen,
take a copy of the pilot and play it. I play it for you here, but the kid from the place, he never came back with a monitor. Don't worry, though, I'm going to sue his guts off.
I'll bet you
All
will.
right? Yeah, play it. I think you enjoy it.
Okay.
All right.
It's the turnout.
So, Shay, I figure, you know, if Richard Belzer can take his cable fame and parlay that into this talk show he's doing now, Hot Puppis, whatever the show is he's doing.
What it is, it is.
Whatever. I should be able to cook with a little bit of the heat that, you know, I got off the Belzer show.
You should.
I am. I'm getting a show. I need another 50, 75. About 200 more stations, and I'm on for the fall. I'm there. I'm on.
What's the show?
What isn't the show?
What isn't the show?
It's called Tom Leopold's Too Much for Your Money. Okay?
Yeah.
You know me, Shay. You know how I am with money.
You love it.
I love me my money.
Great.
Is that a shine because I'm not through telling you about my show?
No, your show sounds wonderful. So what, you just going to talk about money?
Well, I'm going to have, you know, experts on.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I love me my money, but I don't really know that much about money per se.
Yeah.
But to say I know nothing about money, that really wouldn't be fair to me on the show.
Yeah, but to say you know something is not fair to any of the rest of us.
Good. Okay. Yeah. But I hear you. Touche. But the hook about the show, the thing,
Yeah.
the shtummy is celebrities. I'm going to get celebrities on
Good.
and ask them exactly how much money they have, liquid,
Mhm.
net, full, everything.
Good.
For example, do you know how much Chevy Chase got for Vacation 2?
3.
Vacation 3?
No, he got 3 for Vacation 2.
You see, you're interested in that, you see?
Well, I knew somebody on the picture.
You knew somebody in the picture, you didn't know somebody in the picture, whatever. My point is, celebrities are the hook of the show. It's going to... You look underexcited.
I'm depressed.
Do you need money?
No, I got money.
All right. How much do you have, by the way?
No, forget about how much I have.
Okay.
I'm here
trying to plug a show that I'm supposed to star in, and I don't want to be in the show.
So you get out of the show.
It's selling.
Well, so bad. You'll make it good.
Yeah, I'll make it good. It's about a guy whose mother passes away and comes back to Earth as his synthesizer. I can't believe I got to do this show. I don't know.
Well, maybe, you know, Letterman's not going to let you go.
He doesn't have to let me. We shoot it in our weeks off. They do it incredibly fast, 3 episodes in one day. In other words, 3 times a day I got to play straight to a synthesizer.
Well, you do it for a while, then you'll come on my show and tell me what you make. You know, that'll make it worthwhile, won't it?
I'm sorry. Okay, Dan. I should have listened.
Well, I personally haven't even seen my home in about 8 months.
Buy the show. Buy the show.
Really, no matter what you need, we've got a program that can solve your problem.
Yeah.
We've got a series that looks exactly like a public affairs series. It's called Let's Talk About Energy. And the great thing about it is you can play it for an hour on Sundays. And that means nobody in your news department has to come in for that hour.
That'd save me a lot of money.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, everybody's complaining about the lack of good programming for children on television.
I agree.
We have solved that problem, too.
We have.
We've created a series called Petroleum Alley. And it's all about some lovable cartoon characters who live at an oil well. And we follow their adventures.
Yeah.
From our point of view, it's very educational. Now, the thing I'm really excited about are our hot music videos. These are really great. You can slip them right into your own video programming, and you'll just excite your audience because there's no message per se. And the great thing about it is that there's a lot of talent, but no sex and no violence. And that's great for the parents, too, because they're going to love it. And then when you're finished, you can go back to the sex and the violence.
Well, the highway is busted, so let's take the Datsun down to the harbor. We'll catch a boat across the channel, and we won't have to know port from starboard. And 5 miles out where the waves are high, we'll land at platform X, just you and I, and we'll go sled drilling USA. Let's go drilling, searching for some oil and gas. Drilling down around the saltwater pass. It's thrilling, and it won't take too long to keep our highway strong. We'll spend 8 hours with hydraulic drills, and we'll concentrate to see that nothing spills. So let's go sled drilling USA. We got a $1 billion rig, so you know that we know what we're doing. And if we make a mistake, all the birds will get a thorough degooing. It's not like surfing 'cause you don't like the girls, and there ain't as many fiction-looking girls, but let's go sled drilling USA. Let's go drilling, searching for some energy. Drilling, yes, for you and all for me. It's thrilling, and we can have some fun and keep America #1. And when we're through,
Hiya.
Here you go, honey. Put this in your hope chest.
Oh, good, subtle work. You paint with a fine brush.
Save the tip for your mastectomy, honey. I can't believe this piece of shit I'm trying to peddle.
Oh, yeah?
Imagine trying to sell Hollywood squareobics.
What the hell is that?
Well, you remember last season when they tried to smoosh together the Match Game and Hollywood Squares?
Oh, yeah, that gobbled a big pink one, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, now you got to win an aerobics contest in order to participate in the Hollywood Squares.
So all the people on the Hollywood Squares...
They're wearing aerobics suits. Even John Bauman's wearing one.
He's hosting? Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, I got a breeze here.
What?
Well, it's an automatic sell. You just tell them the name of the show, and they immediately want the hooker and the sign up. I mean, it's a drop-in for the evening news. You know, it comes right between the weather and the greengrocer.
What is it?
Dick Clark's blooper news.
Oh, genius.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Blooper News. You know, people are always asking the big fella, Ed McMahon and myself, hey, what are you guys going to do on the blooper show when you run out of bloopers? Well, hasn't happened yet, but we're not taking anything for granted. Show you what I mean.
This is the San Bray Research Institute, right here in Hollywood at the corner of Santa Monica and La Brea Boulevards, as a matter of fact. In here, we're trying to find out what makes a blooper tick. These folks are being kind enough to let us watch them as they watch some classic foul-ups. There's the one where Mariette Hartley referred to the new hemorrhoid camera. We're taking their pulse, and we're counting their eye movements. That's, so the experts tell us, is the best way to tell if you like something. So fellas, keep those shades on.
How did you feel when Gary Coleman got the line wrong a third time?
Well, it was funny, but I kind of felt sorry for him.
Oh, come on.
This is something called a focus group. Now that we know how these people reacted, we want to see if they know how they reacted. So a trained researcher talks to them, informally but firmly.
What about when the dog made wet on Willard Scott?
We're trying to find out exactly what it is that makes a blooper so special. Is it the embarrassment? Is it the surprise, even though you know a mistake is coming? Maybe it's even a hint of profanity. We crunch the numbers, hope for the best.
And action, Alzillo. And based on what we've found out already, we're taping our first custom bloopers.
We've got some wonderful bloopers for you tonight, including something a little bit special. Anson Williams' very first screen test. But first, please join me in welcoming my co-host and my very good friend, the big fella himself, Mr. Fred Mc... Where did that come from? Oh, my.
Well, sir, if the good people at NBC renew the blooper show for another year, you'll be seeing a lot more of these customized bloopers. Watch for them. We know they'll be fun. Next time, we'll meet the guy who puts the cuckoo sound over the swear words. If he's asleep, we're out of business. Till then, Dick Clark reporting for Blooper News.
See you next year, Vince.
Yeah, all right. Ciao, John. Ciao. All right, so basically, let's review. If you swear to God you'll actually run the show, the first 13 are free. Then we talk.
Yeah, well, I'd still like to see it before I commit.
I'd love to show it to you, but don't you understand we're in litigation?
Well, then, look, haven't you got some persuaders I can discuss this show with?
What?
You know.
Oh, yes, I know, but you see, the thing is, I'll be perfectly honest with you, it's very tough to get the good hookers to come over to this hotel. I mean, I don't want to saddle you with just any trash.
Thank you.
I do have something you might enjoy.
Whoa, what is it?
The AccuJack. Traveling man's best friend. Bathroom's free. Sit yourself down. Let yourself go.
Thanks. I think.
Not a very pretty picture, is it? There, that's better.
Heart for a sake. I'd like you to meet my lawyer. Heart like a snake. Make a mistake and boy, your bones gonna shake. Could be slander. Move to Brazil with bucks in the bank. Bucks in the bank. Bucks in the bank. Beauty of love. I'd like you to meet my guru. He came from above. He'll send you a mantra when you give him your love and all your money. He'll move to Brazil with bucks in the bank. Bucks in the bank. Bucks in the bank. Art for art's sake. Heart like a snake. Money, truth, love and beauty. Give us your booty. Money. Say hello to my God. I'd like you to meet my dealer. He split with my wad. You know I never squeal or he damaged my bod. Could mean danger. I'll move to Brazil. Forget the bucks in the bank. Bucks in the bank. Bucks in the bank. Money.
Is Cary Grant really a mysterious murderer out to kill his wife?